Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Loopy Coasters. Today, we're going to be talking about the best coasters at Thorpe Park. There is only 7, but still, there's enough. This can be from flying fish to stealth. We got everything. And this is my list, so it's my opinion. If you've got your own, put it in the comments down below. But coming in at number 7, flying fish. You know what? It's all right. For a family coaster, it's all right. Built in 1984. It's quite old, I'll give it credit. It's still going. It's still good. It's plain. It's a kid's coaster. There's nothing else to it. Really, there's no theming. It would be nice if there was something else to it. You're flying around in a fish. It's literally the name. There is nothing else to it. It's not even interesting, It's a boring layout. More boring than Rita. And that's... You just give it a medal, I think, for that. It's fun for kids, I suppose. What if you're a kid, why are you at Thorpe Park? What, for Angry Birds Land? Oh, my God, wow. Wow, so good. What way to go. It's atrocious. It's not atrocious. It's a good little family coaster. Lets the kids do something while parents or adults go on something else. So, to be fair, whenever I went last season, it was actually just closed. It was never actually open. So, I don't know what they're doing with it. Probably one of the easiest... Well, it's not. That's probably quite hard. But whatever. One of the easier rides to probably maintain is... it was closed. But still, it's not like any good theming with it. Why am I shouting about flying fish? You know what? It's 7th. It's all right. Coming in, number 6, Walking Dead: The Ride. I'm actually disappointed with this because the Walking Dead series is incredible. I love it. There's so much to it. And this ride is so plain, so boring. It takes up such a large space, dead centre of the Thorpe Park Island, and it's this atrocity. It's not true, but it's bad. It's poor, to say the least. There is the longest walk from that pre-show to the ride. Yeah, okay, a few loud noises and red sirens. Oh, great! And you occasionally get a few actors in there. I think throughout the 5 times that I've been on it, I've seen actors once, and that was on Friday nights. Well, whatever. Also, I'm guessing this, but there has just been nothing to... There is nothing to it. There's nothing interesting to it. It's boring. The ride itself is boring. And now that Black Mirror is gone, I'm hoping we might see the end of this as well. And we could get... And Salmon, we get something massive in that middle section there. Be even better if they got rid of Ghost Train. And then that's a massive section in the middle there for something new. And it's dead center of the park. Make it big, make it interesting. But I don't know. It's all right for what it is. If you're with friends, you can make it fun, make it scary, jump at them from behind, whatever. The ride in itself is boring. Coming in, number 5. This is going to shock a lot of people. It Saw the Ride. Now, I know. Don't attack me. It's just this ride, I think it needs some love and attention. It's good. It is good. And I know a lot of people really like it. And you know what? I would probably like it more. Maybe if they even brought back the Saw Horror Maze on the barge, which was sinking, so obviously I had to go somewhere else. But the ride to me has lost its care, its love. The last times that I've been on it, my head just gets smashed and smashed about. And I'm like, oh, God, every time I come off with a headache, I'm like, why? Yes, it's a good drop. Yes, there's some good elements to it. After the brake run, you've got that brilliant piece of airtime. It's beautiful. Incredible. But there's nothing else. The indoor bit is all right. The air can, the spear air cannon thing is just hurt my ears more than anything. That first drop is good, yes. You got the bit, if you're on the second train, you have the Billy bit, which you never hear because it's deathly quiet. The outside bit is incredibly short, as most of the rides at Thorpe Park are, apart from a few. And you always end up queuing 2.5 hours for it, and then it's that. I queue 2.5 hours to get a headache, and I could do that for free. Listening to nothing, not listening to anyone, or anything, and it's just boring. It's not boring. It's actually quite good, but it needs some love and attention. I think Sparkle Project, Saw needs a little bit of work to it. A little bit of defining. Giving it back to what it once was, which it was good. The queue line itself, that indoor bit of the queue line and the indoor bit of the ride, I've got good enough theming. Like I said, the air cannon's too loud. It just hurts my ears. I get it's meant to be like a thing, but I don't want to. I don't want to be hurting my ears. I like my ears. I like my eardrums. Every time I go in, I feel like they're gonna burst, and it's too rough. I always come off with a headache, and that's why it's here. So yeah, number 5, Saw the ride. Number 4, Colossus. I like this ride. I think in recent times it's grown on me. If you had told me, if I'd done this at the beginning of the 2022 season, I would have put this 5th and Saw the ride above it. But my recent rides on it's been good. It's been smoother, and now it's been rechecked. I'm expecting more. It's been upgraded in theming. It's looking good. But still, we've got to see what it's like first. But I do like Colossus. I do. It has something to it. It's got that speciality with the Tenium versions. I know it's not got the most anymore, and Smaller overtook it. And I know there's clones of it, like bloody whatever it's called at Flamingo Land. Name's gone from my head. Sick. That's it. Boom. I remembered it. Haha. Sick. But it's just got something to it. And there's something. And I like it more than Stealth now. And although I think the restraints are a little bit uncomfortable, they have improved over the time. Theming doesn't need to be there. It's not a themed sort of attraction like Saw is. I'd expect more theming from Saw. Not more, but in the queue line, I want a little bit more, And this doesn't need to be themed. It can just be what it is. And I do enjoy it, and I do really like it, and there is something to it. Unlike Flying Fish, which has nothing. What a waste of... Demolish Flying Fish. You know what? Burn the Flying Fish. Burn it to the ground. But I do like this, and I'm glad they put some love and attention into it, and I think it is needed. So number 4, Colossus. Coming in, number 3. This is going to shock a lot of people, I do know. But number 3, Stealth. I like Stealth. I do. I really do like Stealth. And I want to put this ride second. But I think there's just 2 rides that are better. And obviously, you'll know what they are if you've been and Thorpe Park. You'll know what they are. And I probably would put this second if I hadn't have done other variants of it. Like Red Force of Ferrari Land at Port Ventura. That is incredible. And I very recently have done King Dakar over in Six Flags Great Adventure, I think. Or Great America, one of those two. And I think, Great Adventure, that's it. And that one, that takes my breath away. Well, Stealth, yes, quickest acceleration on a ride in the world. Hell yeah. Deserves that title. It's punchy, that one, but I think it's not even the biggest ride at the park anymore. It was never the biggest in the UK. And I just think it's so short. I end up queuing an hour, and it's over and done with. And I'm not going on it. I'm not going on it for any records broken. I'm going on it for that thrill, which it does have, but it's just not the best at the park, and it's not the second best at the park. Theming's all right. I do like the soundtrack that it's got with it. Really nice. Really, really nice. It's good. It's top of the range good. I feel like this Sparkle project hopefully would have done well, I don't know. For a ride that's built in 2006, it stayed pretty consistently smooth. And that launch still has got a punch and a half. For a ride that is 18 years old. That Stealth is now legally allowed to drink. You know, it can go down to Tesco's, grab a pack of ciggies, grab a bottle of vodka and chug it all. And then smoke the cigarettes. It is that old now. And it's still got that punchy launch. But that is it. You do get a good view of the top of the park. Well, the lake and if you look quick enough. And people will say, oh, I ride it all day. I love Stealth so much. Yep, it's good, but ride it all day. Seriously, there's two better rides at the park. There's two better rides at the park. It is good. And I do enjoy it. But there's better in the world and there's better at the park. So number 3, Stealth. Number 2 on the list is Nemesis Inferno. And why? You're sitting there thinking, what is it? What is this? Why? Stealth is so much better than Nemesis Inferno. No, I disagree. My opinion. So you can put yours in the comments. Put your list in the comments. I want to see where you put the coasters at Thorpe Park. I'm interested. It is not the best Nemesis in the UK. Obviously, we know that obviously goes to Nemesis even before it's retracking. And I think this one's going to be put to shame. But there's so much more to Nemesis Inferno than there is to Stealth. Theming is levels clear. I love its intensity. It's ferocious. It's impactful. And that first little bit as you're going through the smoke, such a nice way. Such a nice way to transition into it. And I do love this ride. It is getting a little rough now. And the last time I rode it, I was banging my head a little bit. But still, for what it is, built in 2003, for that kind of age, it's good. It's like I said, not as good as Nemesis. Or Nemesis Reborn now. It's good. Good theming. It's nice. You know, the ride is intense. It's impactful. It's not too much in your face. Well, it is pretty much in your face. That's the entire point. But it's good. I do like this ride a lot. So, number 2 for me, Nemesis Inferno. Number 1, The Swarm. Boom. We all knew it. You know, if you sit there and say Stealth is number 1, you're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself. I'm joking. Your opinion, like I said, that's your opinion. If you like Stealth more than Swarm, then you like Stealth more than Swarm. I do have one thing with Swarm, though. It's incredibly short. I do get that. It is short. But I love this ride. I do. That first drop is incredible. The fly over the station, oh my god, it's so good. Restraints are comfy. Yeah, you get wet the entire way, covering in the station, but it's just so good. Theming is good. Everything about this ride is good. There is no downside apart from the fact that it's really short, but it's good. Yeah, long queue times on busy days. It is the best ride at the park. And obviously it's going to get long queue times, but as all the rides at Thorpe Park do. And I'm expecting when Hyperion does open, it's going to be on a 9-hour queue. It won't. We'll probably be about 2.5 hours, I say. We saw Nemesis Reborn get a 4-hour 45, I think it was, something like that. On opening day, obviously then, the day after, second opening day, it was on a 30-minute queue. So, yeah, I wouldn't want to be one of those guys that queued 5 hours on opening day. Ooh, ropey. But yeah, for me, personally, this is the best ride at Thorpe Park. And I'm hoping, well, I'm not hoping, but I'm expecting it to be beaten by Hyperia. Because I'm looking forward to it. I'm counting down the days. Although we don't actually know when it's going to be released. But I'm expecting it to be mid to late April, early May. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm predicting. But yeah, number 1 for me at Thorpe Park has got to be The Swarm. Now, thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, this is my opinion. Please put yours in the comment section down below. Well, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.